the big one. There are books and then there are books. I really don't know how she did that. Hello my lovelies, welcome back to the vlog and welcome to a bookish vlog. It's Sunday and I had to start the day off with a fresh set of nails and it's my favorite color to get in the summer, D&D's Ferrari red. I just think it's a perfect summer red. She is that girl. I love it so much and the contrast against my blue dress is so cute. So we've got a fresh set, a fresh pedicure. I'm gonna go home and pick up Andrew and we're gonna go meet my cousin for lunch and a bookstore date and it's gonna be so good. Y'all already know that I have to kick off a bookish vlog with a trip to the bookstore. Okay, I have quite literally the biggest haul ever. And I told you guys in my last bookish vlog, when we were pulling my TBR jar picks, I was like, you guys, July is a crazy month. There's so many new releases. I was looking for a cowboy romance at the time. I had to have them ordered. All that to say, I have two giant bag of books here. We'll start with the smaller one. So first we went to Book Nerd, which is our favorite independent bookstore. If you've been following along, then you know I go there all the time. I did have them order me a classic because I'm trying to work through classics this year as well. And there's one that I like absolutely have to read. I couldn't believe that I don't even have on my shelf. And that is Moby Dick by Herman Melville. I think that this is a book like everybody has to read in their life, you know? It just feels like a rite of passage. I'm definitely gonna be reading East of Eden next. That's my next classic. But this one, this is an epic I feel I need to experience. I really love the green art here of the whale. I love the drawing. I'm really leaning into Penguin classics. It's funny because when I was younger and in school, I always hated getting Penguin classics. Now that I'm older, I'm trying to collect them. It's just funny the way things change when you grow up. And then this is kind of a little spoiler as to what's to come in the next bag. Unloved by Peyton Corin. I'm loving the new artwork. I'm loving the new covers. In my opinion, they're so much prettier than the first ones. And right now, if you find one of these in the wild and you're trying to collect them, you just pick them up wherever you can. So I got this one there. And then I always grab little knickknacks. This cutie freaking bookmark. I can't stop thinking about those tragic gay hockey boys. I love it so much. And then on the back, all the books are here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my star ratings, fill in the date that I read them, because I've read all of them. I just love this bookmark, it's so cute. And then I thought this sticker would be cute for my journal. They say everything happens for a reason, but what the fuck? I just feel like on a day where I really need to just journal and let out anything and everything, this will be a great sticker to add to that page. That's everything from Book Nerd. And now for the big one. It's been a while since I've done a really big haul over here. At least I think it's been a while. It's been a while, for sure. Let's get into it. Okay, I ended up having these ordered because I just had to have them. I'm currently halfway through the first book. It's only 2 books. They're pink, they're cute. I had to have them. And that's Cowboy Casual and Small Town Smoke Show by Renee. I think these were so hard to find because she published them herself. Like, I don't know, I'm very confused. I haven't read anything by her, but I know she has a couple of fantasy series out. So if you know, let me know in the comments, but they were very hard to find. So I had to have them ordered. And one of the new releases this month was In the Wake of the Ruined by Callie Cassidy. This is the second book to In the Veins of the Drowning. That book is still so fresh on my brain. I'm very excited this one has come out already because I feel like I remember everything and I'm ready to dive back in. Then I also got The Someday Garden by Ashley Poston. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one, but it sounds really, really cute. I have all of her other books, and I feel like if I read the back of any of her books, this would be the one that I would want to read. Like, take me to coastal Maine, a mysterious door that keeps appearing, taking her to a garden. This just sounds whimsical, it sounds cutesy, it sounds like a great summer read. I don't know what it is about these covers that I'm so drawn to. This is definitely a series I'm guilty of picking up because I simply just think they're beautiful, and besides it's hockey romance, I know I'm gonna love it. And then this week, The Exquisite Torment of Loving Your Enemy came out, which is the second book to The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. Both of these I'm hoping to read this month. And then this one I was not expecting to get today. This one I thought I was gonna have to come back for because it's not supposed to be out until Tuesday. It is Sunday. And that is Ruin Ascends by Ivy Marie. This is the second book to Immortal Consequences. This is another one that is so fresh on the brain. I just finished reading the other one not long ago. I really loved it. I'm very excited to see where this goes. It has stunning sprayed edges. I'm loving the purple. And with that, we reach the end. That's the Barnes & Noble haul. I have one more book that I'm waiting to come out at the end of this month, which is my most anticipated book of the month, which is A Forsaken Prophecy by Stacey McEwen. I cannot wait, I'm so excited. But with that, guys, I am ready to cozy up and read. I do need to make dinner. I have 30% left in Hamnet, so I'm gonna pop the audiobook in, get dinner done, shower, get in my PJs, and do all of that. And then when I sit down, I would love to start a new book with you guys. I have so many books that I want to read, so many good books on my July TBR. If you did not watch my last bookish vlog, be sure to go check that out so you can see all the books that I want to read. And you can always let me know in the comments what you want to see me read in the next vlog. I do a bookish vlog every other Sunday, so if you want to see me read a book, let me know. Right now, I'm leaning toward The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy or Nocticadia. I'm feeling like I want something dark. I don't know. And then I did also randomly pick up Expiration Dates by Rebecca Serle because I really, really love her writing. And I don't know, I'm like, cutesy romance? Like, what do we read after Hamnet? So I think the next 30% of Hamnet and how I'm feeling and where I'm at will help me decide where I'm gonna go next. And if we absolutely cannot decide, we'll recruit Andrew to help us, or we'll spin a wheel. It is 6 p.m. and I'm in my pajamas, my skincare is done, and I'm ready to get cozy. Let me tell you guys a little bit about what happened last night. I sat down to finish Hamnet with you guys, and I fell asleep on the couch. Like, I was hit with a truck, so tired, and I never get like that at like 7:30, just dead. And I fell asleep. Like, that was it. Woke up for like an hour later on in the evening and then went right back to bed. So here we are. I ended up finishing Hamnet in that hour, but I was like, at this point, I'm not going to turn the camera on. 5 stars. This writing, absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. The storytelling. This is a story about motherhood and grief, and the writing is so lyrical. It's just so beautiful. This is a book. You know what I mean? Like, this is a book. So I think I'm going to watch the movie tonight. At least half of it. And Andrew picked our next one, which I've already started. I went to the doctor's today and I read a little bit while I was there. Expiration Dates by Rebecca Serle. This follows Daphne, who receives like mysterious notes every single time she dates a guy or she meets a guy that tells her how long she's going to be with him. So for example, Steven, 1 night, you know, Jake, 3 weeks or something. So while we're simultaneously getting all of her dating history and every time she's received one of these notes, we're getting her current timeline, which is with Jake, who the paper showed no time. Is he her forever? We don't know. I'm very excited to find out. I'm already almost 100 pages in. I might finish it tonight. Who knows? I'm 45 minutes in. This is a perfect book to screen adaptation. And her acting, this actress, I don't know her name, absolutely incredible. I don't even know if I can emotionally handle to watch the entire movie tonight. Phenomenal. Like I was telling Andrew, because he wants to read it too, and I was like, I cannot wait for you. I'm gonna watch it, and then I'll rewatch it with you. It's like I said earlier, like this is a book. Like there are movies, and then there are movies. There are stories, and then there are stories. You know, there are books, and then there are books. Oh, and she won, I guess, Best Actress. What's that award? Yeah, Best Performing Actress or something like that. Anyway, so deserved. I mean, chillingly good acting. Beautiful story. Absolutely gripping. I had to watch the whole thing. I couldn't stop. It was so good. If you are any kind of fan of historical fiction, if you like Shakespeare at all, even though this is not his story, let me be clear about that, this is his wife's story, but if there's any part of you, I cannot recommend this enough. And it's just, there's such a, like, something about reading a book and then watching the movie or watching the adaptation is just so good. I just want to live in this feeling. But I'm going to cozy up and read now. I'm on chapter 15, so page 98. I thought I'd give you guys a little update and then just cozy up and read until I fall asleep because it's now 9 o'clock. I really like how Rebecca Serle does magical realism. If you're a fan of Ashley Poston, I can't recommend Rebecca Serle's writing enough. She absolutely took my breath away with One Italian Summer, so I've been dying to read some of her other works. And this is just a whim, like I just picked this up. It's less than 300 pages. I feel like she just tells very beautiful stories. There's really good emotional depth to them, and the magical realism element is so subtle. It's not making the story feel too made up, if that makes any sense. So far, I really like the female main character. There's not too much to report right now because I know the bulk of what's going to happen is about to happen in the next 100 pages. When I tell you that at 60%, I was thinking, this is going to be a 3-star book. Like, darn it, it's just not going to be what I expected. And how it went so quickly from a 3-star book to a 5-star book. I really don't know how she did that. It quickly on the top of my reads for the year. Also, guys, this was book 50 for me of the year so far, which is absolutely crazy. And what a great 50th book. It was just a random pickup. It was something that I was mood reading, an author that I've just been wanting to pick up more of her books, and it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. The way I started just suddenly underlining literally everything at the end, she was just dropping such good quotes. You know, the entire time I was thinking, I'm not feeling this. What is she doing? What is she doing? Where is she going with this? This can't just be that. That's not going to be like a very good story. Is it just going to be that? I mean, it's 250 pages. You know, how is she going to turn this around? And she did. She did. And I cannot tell you anything because I've told you enough. I've told you what's on the back essentially. And if I tell you anything more, it will give it away. But this book is about love and like believing that you deserve love and you deserve it in whatever way that looks differently for everybody, and showing up for yourself and making hard choices for yourself. And it's just, I'm realizing, at least this is my second book from Rebecca Serle, I'm like, I think she is writing, how do I word this? Like the female journey in a sense. I really don't know how to put it into words what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking, but I don't know, I just feel like she's lived some lives and she has some really good like love advice in here, and it was just a really beautiful story. And while it's a romance, it's definitely like a journey of self, a journey back to self as well. And I think like that's really beautiful as somebody who's in her 30s and has gone through that journey myself. I love to read about it. I can rave about this all night long. I loved it so much. I could not put it down. I was like, I just have to finish this. If you haven't read anything by Rebecca Serle, read this, read One Italian Summer. But I'm gonna go cozy up and go to bed now. And I think that wraps up this bookish vlog. Thanks for spending a few cozy days with me, and I'll see you in the next one.